guys, so today I'll be talking about Summer Wars, which was a movie released in 2009, and I'm really excited to talk about this because I remember this movie being released in Korea at a time in 2012, and I remember just searching up movies that came out in 2012 or like animes that came out in 2012, and I can never find it, so I'm really excited to talk about it today. I sound really happy, I don't know why, but I'll be reading some right now. Oz is a virtual world connected to the internet, and it has become extremely popular worldwide as a spot for people to engage in large variety of activities such as playing sports or shopping through avatars created and customized by the user. Oz also possesses a near impenetrable security due to strong encryption, ensuring that any personal data transmitted through the networks will be kept safe in order to protect those who use it. And so because of this, a lot of people depend on it, so a lot of people are on this thing, and I thought it was really cool because even though a lot of people are on it, everyone could still understand each other because it's united with one language. It's really cool. So you have your main protagonist. Kenji Koiso is a 17-year-old math genius and part-time Oz moderator who was invited by his crush Natsuki Shinohara on a summer trip. But unbeknownst to him, this adventure requires him to act as her fiancé. Shortly after arriving at Natsuki's family's estate, which is preparing for her great-grandmother's 90th birthday, he receives a strange coded message on his cell phone from an unknown sender who challenges him to solve it. And he solves it, and her whole world is ending, basically. And so this whole movie is centered around him trying to solve these math problems and trying to save the world at the same time. So my thoughts on this anime. The reason why I liked it a lot is not because of the story, it was because the animation was so pretty. I really like bold colors to look at, so like seeing the anime of all these like bold and like vibrant colors made me like really happy because I was like, wow. And so I really like that. But also I really like the world they created Oz, because even though there's so many people, like it like encompasses like the person's personality who's created a character, because you'd see like firemen and like policemen, they're like acted as like a little like policeman car or like a little policeman like plane, and it's so cute. I really thought that was really cute. I enjoyed that. And some characters I want to really address real quick. King Kazuma, aka, but I really liked him. He was a little like rude in the beginning, but like he kind of grew on me because he actually tries his best to do everything. Because he was getting bullied when he was younger, so his grandfather taught him kung fu, and I thought that was like, wow. Um, Also, I want to talk about her great grandmother. I love the great grandmother. I was surprised to see her grandma like stepping up, trying to like save the world, and I thought that was really exciting to watch. Um, Also, I don't really like how there's so many family members that are involved in this, because there's probably like at least 20, and like I was like, whoa. And like all the characters were basically like one dimensional, like they had their own special quirk, like oh they're super loud, or like oh they're super young, or like oh they do police things, oh he does fireman things. I didn't think that was necessary in my opinion. That time could have been for like the main characters, I feel like, because I feel like the main characters didn't really have enough screen time. That's my opinion. Um, Also want to address the love story between Kenji and Natsuki. Even though he is supposed to be her fiance, you don't really see any chemistry between them. And then I feel like it was really forced in my opinion. But other than that, I feel like my addresses were concerned. So we'll be entering spoiler territory. So basically, Love Machine, the antagonist of this film, was created by Wabasuki, but he didn't know that it was be released to Oz because the U.S. military was basically to blame for it, because the U.S. military literally like introduced it to Oz, and so they're too lame. Um, Also, I want to mention that Wabasuki was really hot. He was Natsuki's like first crush, even though he was her uncle. But I was like, you know what? It's okay. Like he was hot. Like I can agree with you with that. So basically, it centered around that, and so Kenji, who's the math genius, out here like solving all these problems to like save the world each time. There's like a lock every time Love Machine tried to stop him, and I thought that was really cool to watch. I thought him solving these problems were like whoa, and like when he solved the last one, I thought that was like that had my heart racing, because I was like, what if he doesn't solve it? But it was a movie, so like I knew he was gonna solve it. But it's just like it was really thrilling to watch. But I really wish that they elaborated more on his math genius. Like, you just know he's a math genius because he was supposed to go to the Japanese, like, he was supposed to go to like the national math olympiads, and it's like supposed to be a representative of Japan. But that's all you know about him. So I feel like it'd be really cool to see him like act like more of a math genius, in my opinion. But yeah. Also, I really want to address the love thing because literally he comes in as the fake fiance, but then the very end of the movie they become like a thing, like they like each other. But like throughout the movie, you don't even see them acting that much together. Like you see them like she depends on him a little bit, but I feel like that wasn't enough to like actually call it a love story because basically he saves the world and then she's like, oh my god, like I actually like you, and like he's like, oh I like you too. I thought that was very forced in my opinion. But I don't know. I feel like that was not necessary. They literally could have just like knocked that out and it would have been fine in my opinion. As the world is ending though, I remember like seeing scenes of like baseball scenes and it's supposed to like match what's going on in the virtual world of Oz, because like every time they were losing in Oz and like it'll be reflected in the baseball game. I didn't really like that analogy. I don't know if it's considered an analogy. It was just like it's going on at the same time because I was like, the world is currently ending and these people are playing baseball. I was like, what's going on? So I was really confused about that. I really want to address like seeing the grandmother because I thought the grandmother was so cool as a person. Like she was a boss ass woman. Like she was raised in a family of warriors. Because I was like, yes, ma'am. But I feel like all the other characters were so weak compared to her because the great grandmother, like she was the one that called all these like influential people, like these politicians and like these financial corporations, and she was like, get your shit together, the world's ending, like fix this and fix this. And so then she just dies like after her like little thing. It was really sad. I really liked her character, but I feel like she needed to like have like a catalyst for these family members because these family members basically did nothing like the first half of the movie. But then like her death like actually like sped up things, so I thought that was really important. But I felt the other characters were really weak compared to her because she was so cool. Like she had all these connections, and I wish the other family's members were either decreased in number or like I don't know, because it was just too many to deal with. I could not deal with it myself. I think that's all I want to talk about today. Literally, this whole thing could have been avoided if he was invited to Math Olympiads as a representative of Japan, but like he wasn't. So that's tier. So I guess that's all I'm gonna talk about today. Next I'll be talking about King's Avatar, which is a Chinese anime I really enjoyed. So stay tuned for that. I guess that's all I'm gonna talk about. So bye guys, and we stay simpin', y'all.